I can't hear them at all.
No, they're going to be texting me this with the
Yeah,
questions at the end.
Oh, wow.
They're all right.
Hey, guys, Grant Cardone here, guys and gals. I cannot see you, and they say I cannot hear you, which is a shame because I always like to hear who I'm talking to. Thank you so much for setting this up today. And I don't know if we can still try to work on me hearing them. Is there a solution to that? I think the driver on this is Zach. Is it Zach Williams?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Hey, Zach, thanks a lot for having me. I appreciate all of you being here today. I just want to give you a few minutes, and then maybe we can do some Q&A on this 10X mindset thing. I know most of you are professional salespeople. You know, what I understand is that, number one, you're doing a great job right now. You're up some 2,000%, which is amazing.
They're working on, can you make sure they can see the video?
But guys, there's an easy solution to this, okay?
What is it?
Well, the go-to meeting, we're on go-to meeting? Okay. We should be able to see their end.
I asked them for that, and
Yeah.
when we tested it, they didn't have capabilities, and they're in like a big room right now.
Okay. But all they got to do is click their audio on.
They're saying they can hear, but they can't see.
They can hear, but they can't see. Well, good. If you guys can't see me, then you don't see me nod my head back and forth with total disgust. I think they're trying to work this out right now. You guys in the room, guys and gals, my friends.
Oh, now they can see.
Oh, how am I looking? That's what I need to know now. I need to know, do I look good? All right, so look, let's get back to this, okay? Things don't always go as you expect them to go. If you don't know who I am, how long have they been on?
We're trying to get them on. They all did the book, 10X Rule.
Yeah.
Did Be Obsessed or Be Average.
Okay. So here's the deal. You're in a space that's extremely competitive. You're up 2,000%. You're doing a great job. The company, your company, you, the individual, the family unit, you guys all need to get on the same page here. How big can you grow? How fast can you go? You know, can you show up every day with a mindset to blow it up? Okay, and this is the big issue for everybody. Can you blow up from where you're at right now? Or are you guys going to pat yourselves on the back and say, oh, we did great, we're up 2,000%. Nobody cares what you're up anymore. It's where can you go from here? And that's why Zach wants to have this meeting. That's why he got you the 10X rule. That's why he got you Be Obsessed or Be Average, because he's trying to feed the parts of you that want to explode. Okay, ask yourself this question. If you're taking notes, write this down. I ask myself this question constantly. Is there a potential for more gain? Grant, I ask myself, Grant, can you do better than you have? Can you do more than you have? Can you make more sales than you have? Can you make more money? Can you get more market share than you've already gotten? So I could ask myself this every morning and it wouldn't hurt me. The reason I'm asking myself that is because I'm doing good. And the problem with doing good is doing good keeps you from doing great. So you guys are doing good. Give yourselves a big pat on the back right there. Like, hey, yeah, I'm doing good. Look, most of you have already spent the money that good got you. Money's gone, right? So you're going to go to Whole Foods next week, and Whole Foods is going to be like, hey, here, $334 for 3 bags. And at that point, you're going to say, hey, am I doing good or am I doing great? You're going to see a house maybe your wife wants you to buy. You doing good or you doing great? Maybe you see a car you want to buy. Now, I'm talking about money right now because money is the measurement of how well you're doing. If you're having dips, ups and downs, it's because you have not adopted a 10X expansion of thinking and action. They hear me right now?
Yeah, they hear you.
Okay? Jim Rohn, I don't know how many of you know the guy Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn years ago said, It is the 5 people you spend the most time with that determine your net worth. And I'm thinking, man, I'm doomed, dude. Jimmy boy, I'm doomed, man. I spend most of my time with a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, and my wife. Okay? They have a negative net worth. Then I spend time with Steve Spray, who can't even get a damn go-to-meeting audio working. And then I got John over here on the camera. I'm spending time with John. John's worth about $100,000. So look, here I am trying to fly a private, and I'm going to spend most of my time with John. I'm going backwards. You understand what I'm saying? The point is, it is not about the 5 people you spend the most time with, but it is about the 5 actions you spend the most time doing every day. What are the 5 things? If you're taking notes, write this down. 5 things that you're doing every day. What are your 5 habits? What are those 5 things? I got big hands. I cannot lie. What are those 5 things? What are those 5 things that you're doing every day? Okay, you reading? You calling? You stalling? You reading you loafing? You lazying? You reading the tabloids? You gossiping? You criticizing? You jacking? You wanking? I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing with your time, man? Okay, look, I can beat everybody if I just refine the 5 things I'm doing every day, the 5 main things I do every day. Your competition isn't doing this. Somebody's calling that client that you're not calling right now. Somebody's on the phone with them right now. Hey, trying to get through the gatekeeper. Somebody's like, oh man, I got a great product, but they've never bought this product before. I got to get a guy to do something he's never done before. Everybody, like, why do y'all make such a big deal about that? Everybody did something for the first time. Well, we've never done that before. Okay? Hey man, you're a doctor, dude. Doctors do things that ain't never been done before. That's what doctors do. The first doctor that cut somebody's arm, okay, fixed it, a broken arm. That was the first time for that, okay? Look, the world is in change right now. We have a president, 70-year-old president. Listen to this. I'm giving you information, strategies for handling the guy that's like, I've never done that before. The president of the United States of America never ran for office. He's going to be the president. He's going to be the POTUS. Never ran a campaign, okay? That just happened. Never been a politician. Now he's the president. You understand what I'm saying? Never in the history of America has Twitter elected a president. Just happened. So look, there's a lot of first times. How many of you had a baby for the first time? Kind of a big event. How many of you got married for the first time? That's right. Everything. In fact, some of the best things you've ever done in your life was when you did it for the first time. Now what we got to do is figure out how to get you to 10x the first time. 10x to 10x. Because the first time you 10x is not the last time you 10x. Okay, this is what most people don't get on 10x. They're like, I 10x'd. Dude, 10x ain't something you did. 10x is something you do. You do it every day. You're 10xing every day, right? So you get, how much money these guys earn? I need to know. What's the average? 150. 150. Okay, here's to 250. How y'all live on that? How y'all live on that? This is the question I'm going to ask you. How do you live on $250,000 a year and feel good about yourself? When you lay down at night, can these guys handle this? You think? When you guys lay down at night, how do you feel good about yourself as a husband or a wife, a son, a daughter? Oh man, I'm making $250,000. You need to knock that off. I did a meeting for a big insurance group, Northwestern Mutual. Average earner in the room was knocking down $970 a year. $970, man. They all like, oh, I'm all that, man. They like that King Kong. I like, you ain't King Kong, you ding dong. You guys are ding dongs. What? That was my opening line. You guys are ding dongs. Y'all all proud of yourself. The top earners in the country making $970, 40 times the average earner in America. Dude, that ain't nothing, man. I don't even know how you guys live on that. When they told me $970, I'm like, did y'all pay me to come here, man? How much did you pay me? Because you ain't paying me enough to be with a bunch of guys that are earning $970 a year. You got one of the best products in the marketplace. You got no competition, right? You've been in the business for 30 years and all you can make is $1 million a year. What the hell's wrong with you? On a planet that's got trillions of dollars. Trillions and trillions of dollars. You could steal $1 million from this planet every day and nobody would miss the money. That's how much money there is. Now, I'm telling you all that because I know some of you are like, man, I hate this guy. You know, I hate Grant Cardone. I'm tired of listening to this thing. Dude, I'm trying to get you out. I'm trying to get you to hate where you're at. Not hate on me. Hating on me ain't going to make you money. Hating on where you are is what's going to get you to where you deserve to be. And that's the whole 10X thing, man. Your team, you guys as a team. And by the way, you are a team. Your team, okay? Now the question is, what kind of teammate are you? Are you making the rest of the team better? Are you proud to be on the team? You know? Are you making people stronger? Are you winning as a team? Or are you one of those teammates that's like, man, it's all right, man. The market's kind of changed. You know, it's hard to get through the gatekeeper. Our product's not priced right. You could be one of those people, the tabloid team players, you know, gossiper, criticizer. Everything's always bad. Dude, anybody can do that. Look, anybody can be critical. The question is, can you be creative? Can you come up with solutions? Can you hit targets consistently and exceed them? This is the questions I ask myself every day, man. This is who I want to be. I don't want to be the critic and the gossiper. I want to be the guy that exceeds expectations. Because when I go to sleep at night, I want to impress myself. I don't want to impress Zach. I want to impress me. I want to get off the call and say, dude, I killed that. I slayed it. I did what I needed to do. I don't even want to impress a customer. I want to impress myself. I want to go home, sleep with my wife, turn and say, hey, I'm the cat I told you you would marry. More importantly, I want to be the guy that I'm proud of. See, that's what this whole 10X and Be Obsessed thing's about. It's about you becoming the best you can be. And yeah, it's about money. It's about all the problems and challenges you have. The only thing standing between you and your money and the money you want is the way you think about it and the actions you take. The only thing standing between the money you deserve, not just the money you want. By the way, most people deserve more money than they want. Most people deserve more money than they even want. They deserve more money, okay? The only thing standing between you and the money you deserve is the way you think and the way you act. So this says, hey, how do you have tough conversations in the closing addressing the elephant in the room that the doctor has not sent them patients? I'm not sure what that means. I need clarification on that.
So they pitch to the doctor, and the doctor doesn't know about the product, so the doctor will send them patients, referrals. So, like, you know, I do an agreement with you for referrals.
Yeah.
And then
They don't send any.
So I keep calling you like grown out, but you're not giving me anything. I'm like, hey man, need it. You give me a patient. You see patients every day.
Yeah. So then I send it. So how do you guys ask? How do you guys ask for the referral? Who do you know that need? Quit telling people what they need to do, man. I don't tell my wife, hey man, you need to love me more. You know, I like show her how to love you right now. So you got to ask the doctor, who do you know that would need this? I don't need you to send me something. Send me some leads. Send me some leads. Hey, man, when are you going to send me some leads? Nobody even wants to talk to you after a while. The way to ask for referrals, who do you know? Well, give me the name of a patient that needs this product or this service. Would that be appropriate for this? Yep. Who do you know? Who do you know? Who needs it? I don't know. Good. If you did know, who would it be? If you did know somebody, if you did have a patient, okay? Of the last 20 people, who'd you... See, you guys got to insist on it, man. That's what exceeding expectations are. Okay, there's a comment I make in 10X rule, the 10X rule, never lower a target. You might remember reading that. Never lower a target. You set a target, and then you do whatever you got to do to achieve the target. My internet department this week said, hey, we had a bunch of people unsubscribe from emails. Yeah, so what, dude? What's that got to do with anything? Well, we want to send out fewer emails. I'm like, no, bro. Just because some people quit on my message doesn't mean I'm going to quit sending out the message. I just got rid of the people that can't help me, won't help me, and won't even help themselves. You got to be willing to waste deals.
They're saying the doctor agrees to send us patients, but doesn't.
Yeah, the doctor agrees to send you patients, but doesn't. Okay, good, man. Okay, if you had an apartment and they agreed to pay the rent and they didn't, what would you do? You go over there with a Glock. Hey, time to pay up. You know, it depends on the neighborhood you're in, I guess. See, you guys just don't insist, you know, because you don't have the altitude. You don't determine the altitude. Why? Because you don't want the money bad enough. You're happy at $250,000 a year. You're sitting there with your 2 BMWs, your house, your kids going to private schools, and you all, I'm all good, man. Why do I need to press this guy for a lead? Because you're satisfied. This isn't about getting through the gatekeeper. This isn't about handling the damn elephant in the room. This is about you being satisfied. Ask Zach if that's a correct assumption of the situation. Dude, you guys are satisfied. That is your problem. Creativity, when creativity is lacking, it is because commitment is unfound. I'm throwing down biblical, okay? That's right. GC 916 BC. Dude, you guys, creativity follows commitment. If you lack creativity, how to get past the gatekeeper, how to handle the objection, how to close the deal, how to get the lead. If you lack creativity, what do I email somebody today? Am I even emailing people? Am I following them up? Am I texting them? Am I posting on social media? Creativity, when it lacks, it's because you lack commitment. People that tell me they don't use social media, I'm like, dude, it's because you don't have a commitment to your business anymore. No, man, social media doesn't work. No, you're not creative with social media. Okay, anything can work. It don't work because you don't work it. Okay, let's open this up to some questions, all right? Look, I don't want to make this a lecture, man. I'm just telling you, you guys are in a great position. I just told my office today, I said, look, you got 20 days left. You got the shortest month of the year. You got to figure out how to steal time, rip time off. You got to figure out how to literally take whatever your market is hostage. Everybody's going to sleep right now, preparing for Christmas, preparing for trips, buying bullshit Christmas trees, putting ornaments on them. Like they don't even know what they're going to do with them, spending $700 on a tree. I'm like, this is stupid, man. You're only doing it because you've been doing it for 35 years over and over. Okay, now I'm going to have 2 Christmas trees. I'll have one here in the office. Just because it's stupid don't mean I won't do it. But man, a lot of time wasted on Christmas trees. I'm just saying.
So you're going to text 305-865-8668. Text 305-865-8668. Text 305-865-8668, and I'll take your questions. You guys sure look good today. I got to tell you, all of you looking real spiffy. Do you want to see this, or do you want me to
Yeah.
them? They're not coming in yet.
Oh, yeah, they'll be coming in. Maybe Zach can feed them to me as they come in too, okay? You guys are doing great, by the way. I don't want to slam you, make you feel bad about this. I mean, I want you to know you're doing great, but big deal. That's the point, big deal. What are the 5 things, Grant? What are your 5 things? What are your 5 things? Oh, got it. What are the 5 things I do every day? Shit. Dude, I'm just a crazy man, dude. First thing I do, I say yes to almost everything. I say yes to so much stuff. Anybody that wants to do anything with me, first thing I want to do is say yes. I say yes so often, I have to have 2 people clean up behind me and say, hey, dude, he can't do that. So number 1, I say yes to almost everything, okay? Number 2, I always add something to my day. Every day I add something to my day that wasn't on my day, right? You understand what I'm saying? Like if my day's packed, what I do to disagree with that is I just add something. So the more packed and jammed I am, the more jammed I am, the more I say, hey, I'm just going to add something so I can disagree. 3, I try to reach out to a client every day. I don't try, I do. Every day I'm reaching out to a client. 4, every day I post on social media in numbers that most people would say that's impossible for any human being to do that. I can reach tremendous numbers of people today with social media. Now, keep this in mind. I started using social media at the same place you're at right now. No followers. No, maybe I didn't even have a page. I started a Snapchat page a month ago, maybe 4 months ago. You're like, oh, my doctor's not on Snapchat. You don't know who's on Snapchat. Dude, you guys, and by the way, if your doctor's not on Snapchat, if your client's not on Snapchat, that would be a great place for you to practice. There's a bunch of 14-year-olds on Snapchats, okay? A bunch of them giving me money every day. Money that my social media department said didn't have any money. Look, I just want to communicate with people. Every day I communicate with people. And the fifth thing I would say I do every day is I go out of my way to talk to people I don't even know. Right? I want to do this. I want to go wide. Not just vertical. I don't want to go deep anymore, okay? I've been deep. I want to go deep. I want to get great at one vertical. You understand what this means? I talked about it in Be Obsessed. Okay, I want to go deep, but I also want to go wide, okay? Wide means, hey, I'm going to stop and get my hair cut today. I didn't have time to do it, so I did it. See? And by the way, I made a friend, Zuni, at the haircut place. I made a friend with her. So I added a friend, right? Friends are very valuable. You want friends on this planet, right? Because there's going to be a point where money won't matter. Friends do. So I want a lot of friends. I want friends everywhere. It's not just about business, man. It's about expansion and feeling good about myself so that I can expand my business because I feel good. Every day I do a sales meeting in my office. Every single day, I'm giving you another bonus. Every single day we do a sales meeting. Last about what, 7, 8, 10 minutes? Short. Positive, upbeat, every day, no matter what, with the entire staff, we do a sales meeting. Okay, how do you motivate the unmotivated? This is how you motivate them, dude. You ignore them. I don't try to motivate people that are unmotivated, okay? There's a policy, I don't know where to show you this from. I think it goes like this. Never solve a junior's problem. Okay? You're under me, dude, and you're not motivated, dude. I just ignore you. Okay, I don't pay any attention to underperformers. Is that true, Steve? Oh, yeah. Dude, if you were performing great 3 months ago and now you don't, I just ignore you. I don't want to be around you, man. You got the flu? What do you do with somebody that's got the flu? You leave them alone, man. Shit. Dude, I don't need to spend time with you. But I was so good 3 months ago. Good. Well, that was 3 months ago, bro. Okay? That was 3 months ago, man. You know? You break your leg, man. We going to the Super Bowl, bro. And you know, New England ain't going with the Croc. Okay? So what time do you wake up and what do you do with the first 2 hours? This is a great question, okay? I try to wake up before. I try to beat the sun up every day. It's a little game I play. It's harder to wake up early now, today, in my life than it was when I was like 30. Man, when I was 30, I was like 4:30 in the morning. I'm ready to roll. Okay. I think in another 4 or 5 years, I'm able to wake up even earlier because I think as you grow older, you need less sleep. But I try to beat the sun up every day. And the first couple of things I do every day is I got a day timer. Where's my day planner? Can you grab one for me? First thing I do every morning, dude, I got one of these sitting by my bedside. That's good. I got one sitting by my bedside. Okay, this is Steve's. Is this yours? Yeah. This thing's looking beat up, dude. And what I do, it's called the 10X Planner. Look at this, man. This is filled up. Every day I wake up, and the first thing I do is I start writing on this list. I start writing what I'm going to achieve in my life as though I've achieved it already. First thing I do every morning, last thing I do before I go to sleep at night. So I'm going to go to Vegas tonight. I'll bring one of these with me. I'll have it by my bedside. I'll wake up tomorrow morning. Who knows what time zone I'm in? I'll beat the sun up tomorrow morning in Vegas. And then I'll start writing down, you know, what I'm doing with my life. Then I write out my whole day, okay? Then I go urinate. I try to urinate in the morning. Just saying, man. It's one of the things people do. I try to get a workout in every day. I grab something to eat. I shower. I go to work. This morning I got a haircut. Got a workout in. Wrote down my day timer. Beat the sun up. Dude, by the time I got to the office, I'm like, I already kicked the freaking planet's ass. Okay? I had already done 2 social streams, 2 Snapchats, one Facebook post, 2 Snapchats, an Instagram post, 2 Twitter posts this morning before I got to my office. I'm like, I kicked the freaking planet's ass. Bring ISIS on. Come on. Okay, let's see. What's your take on work smarter, not harder? You know, dude, I like them both. I like the combo. I don't like either or questions. I like both. I'm a greedy man. Dude, I want to work smart and I want to work hard. Okay, look, you're going to work hard, folks. There's no way around not working hard. If you know how to work smart and you don't know how to work hard, guess what? You're never going to make a big money. You want to work smart and hard, okay? If you can get it all done in 3 hours, good. The guy that wrote the 4-hour work week, I'm like, dude, I'm going to kill you, bro. Your net worth, I could spend your net worth in an afternoon. Now, I know that sounds arrogant and conceited and all. Dude, I'm going to outwork the dude, period. Okay, very few people are going to be able to outwork me. And I don't know most of the time if it's even smart work. That's questionable. I'll know that later. You don't get great until you get frequent, if you're taking notes. You don't get great until you get frequent, and that frequent thing would be called what you call hard work. Let's see. What are some lifestyle choices that have made the best influence on your success? Well, one thing is having the right people around me. Like my wife is a very similar thinker. Number one, that's a lifestyle choice. Was the woman that I married. Okay. Number two is me and her taking time to work on ourselves. Like, I'm not one of those guys, those guru guys that spends 30 years traveling all over the world, speaking to audiences, and then doesn't do anything to improve themselves. I spend a lot of time on my own personal self-improvement. And the other thing I would tell you, a lifestyle thing is I didn't drink from the age of 30 or 25 till 51. I didn't have a drink until I got my money right. I didn't have a drinking problem. I had a money problem. I didn't have enough money. I'm like, I'm going to get my money right, then I'm going to have a drink. Let's see, what's another lifestyle choice that I've made? I bought a jet, man. That was a good choice. Dude, I quit thinking like a middle-class person. Okay, this is a lifestyle choice. Quit being middle class and everything about it. I quit taking advice from people that don't know anything, I went to my accountant about buying a jet. He said it didn't make sense. I knew right then it was the right thing to do. He's the accountant. He's counting my money. It takes him 3 weeks to do my return. It takes him one afternoon to do his. Who are you going to take advice from? It's terrible, right? Huh? They like this or they don't like it? Some of these guys hate my guts right now. Dude, you hate my guts. Let me tell you something. Any of you are like, you find me to be like arrogant and conceited and obnoxious. It's because you're not embracing that part of you, okay? Whatever you don't like about me is in you. Whatever you like about me is in you too. Do you think you can teach someone how to sell? Oh, no doubt about it. You can teach someone how to sell. You can teach someone how to be an entrepreneur. You can teach someone about money. No doubt about it. I'm proof of all three of those. So once you get the truth, okay, by the way, back to that question about the person that's not motivated, a lazy person. People are not born lazy. They're made to be lazy. They're encouraged to be lazy. They're allowed to be lazy. They're in an environment that encourages laziness. By the way, all of you guys in the room are lazy. Okay, everybody in the room has quit before. Let's face it. Everybody quits. But the winners quit, realize it, and get started again. There's seconds of quitting. There's moments of quitting. I'm going to quit on myself. I'm going to quit this program. I'm going to quit this. I don't need to do this today, right? I'm going to leave work early, whatever. Christmas is about quitters, man. Come on. People looking for a reason to take off for the weekend. Okay, I think I got all this. What is the top driving force to your daily efforts? What obstacles do you encounter and how do you overcome them? No, I mean, the driving force for me is my potential. I'm not trying to impress anybody but myself now. I'm like, I want to impress me. I never feel better than when I impress myself. When you tell your spouse, you're like, dude, look what I did. My mom's been dead for 6 or 7 years. She was my best friend. Still today, I want to call my mom. At 58 years old, I want to call my mom. Hey, look what I did. Oh, she's not around for me to tell her. Look what I did, because I want to tell her because I impressed myself. So that's a driving force for me. I want to impress my wife. I want to impress the kids. But most importantly, I want to live up to my potential and feel good about me. And that's the whole money thing for me. Look, if you can make $1.50, you can make $2.50. If you can make $2.50, you can make $3.50. If you can make $3.50 and save $125,000, then you could start making you some money. Because then you could take that money and start creating some wealth that might not ever be destroyed beyond your lifetime. That interests me. You know, I would like to create enough wealth so that it could not be destroyed. Hundreds of years after I'm dead, that wealth would still be creating positive effects on this planet. All right, so look, I hope that helps. Okay, I hope you guys get a lot out of this. I really, really want to acknowledge each of you for reading both books. Are they on the audio or the books?
They're on both
Okay.
and audios.
Yeah, the books and those audio programs are ridiculous. Without a doubt, I don't know if I'm the best author in the world, but I definitely read the best book, okay? If you need somebody to read a book to you, ain't nobody lays it down better than the GC. Make sure your spouse is on it. By the way, make sure your kids are on it. If you guys want to get super bang out of those books and audio programs, get your wife and kids, no matter how young they are. I'm talking about infants. You start telling infants about boba or 10X, you're going to create monsters and giants. Maybe giants is a better word because your kids are going to be monsters anyway, all right? It's part of learning how to get to adulthood. Hey, I really appreciate you. If you're on any social media, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat or Twitter, I'm at Grant Cardone. Hit me up. Maybe do hashtag Alliance, and I'll see it today, and I'll follow you back. Anything that I'm missing? Every day, by the way, we do a show here, a live show from Grant Cardone TV. I do a real estate show on Mondays, how to buy apartment buildings. It's one of my businesses. I own 4,000 apartments that I've started from scratch. I do that show on Mondays. Tuesdays, I do a book review. Cardone University. We do a mastermind for every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Cardone University is the #1 sales training system in the world. Over 25 million users. I mean, that program by itself, if you're having trouble with gatekeepers, if you're having trouble with answering people's questions in person, handling objections, follow-up, sold customers, unsold, getting referrals, prospecting, closing deals, holding margin, anything and everything to do with sales, sales revenue, producing more, motivation, man, Cardone U is the bomb. I'm talking about phenomenal program. So I'd love to have you guys on that. Tuesday, I do a book review. Wednesday, I do a show called the G&E Show at Grant Cardone TV. It's on marriage and business. Thursdays, I do a show for millennials and young hustlers to keep you hustle young no matter how old you are. Some of you acting old when you ain't. And number 5, on Fridays, I do a show called the Cardone Zone about economics, career, and finance. We give a lot of information here. Okay, I want to help you. If you want to help yourself, if you are motivatable is not even a word, is it? If you can be encouraged, if you have an open mind, if you want to grow yourself, if you want to grow your business, if you want to grow your money, I want to help you. If you don't, look, let's just admit it, man. If you don't, you don't. And I'm okay with that, right? When this last election went on, I was in the voters booth, and in Florida, it's against the law to snap a shot of your voting, of the oval that you circle, you fill in. It's against the law here to post that take a picture in the voting booth and post it. So, of course, I'm in there. What do? It's against the law? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely taking a picture of it, right? And the lady's like, that's against the law. I said, baby, listen, we in America, this ain't Iran. We in America, the USA, okay? Now, it might be against the law, but that doesn't mean it's not my right. Bring on the handcuffs. Hey, hope you guys have a great Christmas. God bless and be great. Okay, man.